Kaya lang, wala pa siyang TR. Ang may TR pa lang kami, yung level 1. So I'm taking note of that and we'll give this to our developers. Sige, thank you.
Thank you. Can we now have our friend from Madrid?
Okay, good morning, and I think I have a built-in microphone. And I'm Tonia from Atrib Computer School for the Blind. And I have a new textmate, and her name is Director De La Rama. And I am not a hardliner, though we really understand the reason why the PC operation was delisted. But we would just like to bring into your attention that after delisting that, although we really understand the reason that it is just one of the core training, but there are many blind and deaf, hearing impaired persons who are affected. Because if TESDA would claim that it is just one of the core competency course for us, persons with disability, common competency for us, it is one of the core competency because it enables deaf people to encode or even to be hired by government and non-government agencies such as the Department of Foreign Service and among other things. For us blind people, it is really something that once learn how to operate a PC, including encoding, it gives us an opportunity to earn income, whether in the office or at home, because we can be, transcription. Now, I don't want to bend the rules, but is there such way that we will adopt?
Sorry.
Yeah, we will adopt some called of an international trend called reasonable accommodation, and that is to not to go against the rules or to the systems, but give a little adjustment in order to accommodate such need of a significant number of sectors. Imagine this again. Blind persons and persons with hard of hearing or hearing impaired persons could be economically empowered through this course, the PC operation that was delisted. Second, I just ran down again my sentiment yesterday so we are out of the list from TESPA. I don't know why, because most of the blind people that we cater belongs to the marginalized group. And even if they are accepted into the regular commercial IT schools, they don't have money to pay for the tuition fee. And thirdly, there should be a little adjustment to our training regulations, because with adaptive devices, blind people and other persons with sensory impairment could really be equal with sighted people. So our clamor now is reasonable accommodation, equal opportunity, and the total concept of genuine inclusion. Thank you very much.
Hi Tony, I'm Tata from Asia Pacific College, and I assume you recall our experiment, and we did have I think about 3 or 5 of your constituents who went through the associate degree in computer technology in Asia Pacific College, and they are all partly blind or completely. Tony, I believe that not all of them are completely blind, but they're all gainfully employed right now. So I just am following up what Tony is saying. You can mainstream them. As a matter of fact, there is really no need to be mainstream. They are part of us, and we're willing to take the chance all the time. Thank you, Tony, for sending them to us. Hi, Tony. So, ako yung ka-text mo. Kala ko tapos na. Nasagot ko na yan. But thank you for reiterating that. Actually, my heart really goes to Atrib several years ago, we met with a company who donated equipment for the yung mga pilay. And we said we better give it to an organization that will benefit from it. And after talking with Mr. Alkawili, so napunta yata sa Atriv yun, di ba?
No, we don't need wheelchairs.
Hindi ho yun. It's equipment for training those who are handicapped to be able to do contact center services and medical transcription.
Ano ba yan?
Oo. Ewan ko kung sino yung, basta sino,
Alkawili.
Alkawili ho.
Yeah.
Hindi Atriv yun?
No.
Sorry. But,
Nova.
But anyway, we hear you. And in fact, yesterday before I texted you I discussed this with our Deputy Director General, si DG Irene, and she said, yes, PC operations is delisted, but it doesn't stop us from, or your group to be trained under under a full qualification. So for example, yung PC operations nyo, we add other things, it will empower you more. But we are not stopping any institution to offer the PC operations. Yun nga lang, wala ho siyang kakabit na assessment tool ngayon. So it doesn't include the NC. But you can go ahead and train for the PC operations. But we'd like na to empower you more by including it as a full qualification, say for bookkeeping or for other occupations that that you will find or you will be interested in. Sige po, I think you've met or you've discussed this a lot with already in the past with Director Marty Hernandez. So we're bringing it up again in our policy cluster group to be able to meet your needs for, sabi nyo nga, genuine inclusion.
Director Patty, just to add on with the sentiment of Sir Tony.
Please use the mic.
Okay.
Can we please abbreviate?
Okay. Our students, the blue-collar jobs, mostly old enough that they do not know how to operate computer, but they're very good in hard skill. But I'm always telling them you have to learn PC operation because we get the knowledge, the full knowledge before you go into the core competency. So there are also people out of school youth that they are knowledgeable with the PC operation, getting a lot of this hard skill. And we are forced now to give them a PC operation at our expense.
Yeah.
So if Tesla can assist on this also, it would be a big help for this hard or blue-collar skilled people who would like to excel. So I believe that not only do it. No, you have to learn from computer knowledge. Thank you.
Thank you. We have time for one or two more.
Yeah. One more question or comment?
Follow up lang, very short. Siguro this is really a very critical course. So I will just ask the beautiful, nice director, as I can hear it from her voice, to have a pencil pushing session na lang. I mean, it's too tedious to, okay. So, my point is just to, as an appointment, and that's all because, we will spend all the time if we will discuss these matters, but I really tell the director and everyone else that we are really clamoring for equal opportunity, and we honestly, I mean, not to put things down, we are not really after for, NC2, although I'm NC2 and NC3 qualified under TESDA also, trainer, and of course even PC. We train PC repurposing. You won't believe that blind people can also assemble, disassemble computer, and I can prove that it's already being supported by Taiwan, and they would like to adopt this program. But okay, so we're not really after for that, but to be bluntly, the funding opportunity, because once it is already delisted, we can no longer get funds from, not only from TESDA,